Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing.
Expectations are sky. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They block that jab. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Good counter punching. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Oh, great round. Now relax. Relax now. I don't want you to low.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful.
We'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with a jab. Punch, counter punch. That jab doesn't score. There's a counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Miss with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They are giving us a high-tempo show. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk.
I like that round. Feel good.
On to the third. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because I will keep punching until that referee said stop.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. These punches coming from every angle. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. He blocks that jab. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they
Focus back and get that jab back.
On to the fourth we go. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can hold it right there. And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was going to go. And down goes Jaime Munguia. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that, I'm happy. Good work out there.
Shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win.
Missing, great work. Stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great.
You're switching off? and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't...
Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
End of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. This fight has a real good flow to it. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The perfect counter lands. There's a counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get a kitchen sink.
I love that. The jab's slick.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again. And you let...
And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? Perfect counter lands. Ogia now, flat on his back. Is he going to get up? I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at her. There's nothing there. There's
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Back together.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
There's the bell to start round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Just missed with that hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect. But
whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Munguia now, he's in some serious trouble. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round.
Don't worry about that round.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jacobs in real trouble. How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down
Take
twice.
the weight off and win the round on your jab. And breathe.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't want...
We're all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose.
Well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 9. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter's... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And there goes Jacobs. He's down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this... Oh!
Munguia is down! And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. You're switching off.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. You were thinking.
Come on, get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get back out there.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Don't want to lose this fight, man. Come on.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Incredible work rate. The jab doesn't quite connect. Missed him with that uppercut. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't land the jab there. And he scores with the counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.